Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Luke 1665 here, and these are your weeks 18 and the final regular season week of 2021 through 2022 season. Um, you got the final standings right here on the NFC side and the AFC side. So these are your following teams that won the games. And then before we get into it, we're gonna start off by saying who got fired. You got the NFL coaches getting fired. We're gonna start off from here we go. On the hot seat, you got Rich Bacio. I have no idea to pronounce his last name. I don't think he's on the hot seat really. He's just in a bad situation, but he made his team to the playoffs. I think he's safe. I don't know. He's the interim head coach as of this time. So I have no idea if he does get fired after the Bengals game, but you never know. But I don't know if because it's the last time that we're gonna be recording these types of videos until May actually when the schedule comes out, and then we'll do it when week 1 is back, which is probably gonna be in September. You got Rich Bacia. He might be gone after the playoff game. You never know though. He's better as a special teams coach, I think. All right. We know that Urban Meyer was gone before um after week I believe against the Titans on December 16th. You got Darrell Bevell to serve as the interim head coach, and then Trent Buckeye stayed as the GM. And then you got the Jags have already interviewed Doug Peterson, Todd Bowles, Jim Caldwell, Byron Leftwich, Kellen Moore, and Bill O'Brien. I think the best move for this one is getting Byron Leftwich or Jim Caldwell. You never know on this one, but I don't know. Uh, Vic Fangio has been fired as well. He was fired on Sunday morning. You got the Broncos are now on January 9th, according to a statement from the president and CEO of Jill Ellis. The GM, George Payne, will lead the search for the next head coach. Also, I think they're selling the team to a new owner. I think whoever the owner is right now is gone. So, yeah. This is getting interesting. This is a W for Broncos fans. Minnesota Vikings. They have fired Mike Zimmer and Rick Spielman. Mike Zimmer was gone after on Monday. Zimmer was under contract through 2023, but only made the playoffs 3 of 8 times, which ain't that bad. But like he was on the hot seat in 2020, and now he screwed up again, so he's gone. Rick Spielman, he's gone after 16 years. Um, so they decided to fire him. They're cleaning the house, for the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah. I didn't expect the Rick Spielman to be gone. I mean, he's a top 5 GM, I think. That's why I said via on NFL. But I don't know. I expected Mike Zimmer to go, but not him. All right, next up, you got Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace. They've both been fired. Matt Nagy was fired after just 4 seasons. Uh, they finished was just barely above 500. 0-2 in postseason. Regular season was 34-31. Um, and then you got we all knew he was. This was obvious. And then you got Ryan Pace being fired. He's been relieved of his duties. And then this is a wild card right here. Brian Flores has been fired. What the frick are the Dolphins doing? It's not supposed to be him getting fired. Or what's the Dolphins GM, man? I think it's Chris Greer or whatever. Chris Greer, I think. Here. Yeah, let me try. Chris Greer. Is this how you pronounce it, bro? Alright, let me do Dolphins GM. Oh my God. Chris Greer. He's supposed to be gone. I don't know what he doing, bro. He decided to fire Brian Flores. I get that they're trying to get Deshaun Watson, but man, you're stupid right now. He had to build his own team from scratch because they were in a bad situation at the time. He was getting the job done, and you just let him go after year 3. You're stupid as hell, bro. That's the worst firing that I've ever seen, man. That's just unbelievable. Dave Gettleman, he retired from his he didn't get fired. I think he's been retired. And then you got Joe Judge was fired. This is a W for Giants fans. This is probably the biggest one for them. He a third down and a 9. Third down and 9. And then they ran the ball with their quarterback. What are they doing, man? That's the worst coach I've ever seen, bro. Joe Judge, trash, man. 10-23. Nah, man, that's just pathetic. But Brian Flores, though, he is like a top 12 head coach, I think. I don't know right now, but man, dude, he should have not been fired, though. That's so stupid. Now, we're gonna talk about Wild Card Weekend. These are your games. These are the channels if you're wondering. So you got Raiders Bengals will be on NBC. And then probably what's it called? I don't know what that TV brand is. You got CBS on this one. It's probably gonna be streaming on Paramount Plus. This one's gonna be 27 degrees. This one's gonna be 3 degrees, bro. 67 in Tampa Bay. It's gonna be streaming on Fox. And then you got Niners Cowboys. This don't matter because they're playing in a dome. And then you got 49ers Cowboys. This is also streaming on Nickelodeon, so note that. And then you got Steelers Chiefs. Probably gonna be a blowout. Gonna be 26 degrees. So yeah, have fun playing in Kansas City. And then you got Cardinals Rams. Probably the big one. And then yeah. So those are your wildcard games for the weekend. And then we are going to do the whole playoff predictions. So we are gonna start with wildcard weekend. These are your teams, bro. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna start with we're gonna go based off how the time slot is. So we're gonna start from Raiders Bengals. I think this is gonna be a good game. I hope the Raiders win. On my opinions, for my dad's team, and I have some Raider fans that I talked to. And yeah, man, I have no idea who's gonna win this game, but unfortunately, the Cincinnati offense is just gonna cook Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr in cold weather. Let's check this out. In cold weather, 2-9, and 0-4 and under 40 degrees, bro. This is 2019. Is this loading, man? And this might be it for Raiders fans. It's not good. He's 0-5, and the temperature's under 37, and then he has never scored more than 17 points. So this ain't good, man. So I think the Bengals somehow gotta get a big the Raiders gotta get a big upset in this one. But they're playing in 27-degree weather. I think Carr struggles. You never know, man. But I think Cincinnati gets the job done. It's gonna be a close game, and then Cincinnati goes to the divisional round. I think Cincinnati wins. It's just going to be a close game, high-scoring game. I think the Bengals are going to be winners. It's going to be 27-24 in a close game. You got Patriots Bills. It's going to be elite defense for the New England side and Buffalo as well. And then you got Josh Allen versus Mac Jones, and then Bill Belichick versus Sean McDermott. You never know what's going to happen in New England. You never know. They could go all the way to the Super Bowl right now. You never know with that defense. Mac Jones really hasn't done the job this year. I mean, he played solid, but that defense absolutely carried them this year. And Bill Belichick. Because according to Pro Football Reference, New England. Right here. They're second in points against. I get they scored 462 total points, and that's 6th place. But they've barely done anything to start the season on offense. They barely won against the Texans, and then, that's how they start cooking. They scored over 50 points twice against the Jets and the Jaguars. Pretty obvious they're the bad team. Mac Jones, 22 for 13, 22 touchdowns for 13 interceptions. His passer rate was 92.5, and then, yeah, you get it. But you never know what can happen with these two teams, but I think the Bills have the best defense in the league right now. According to my calculations, they barely allowed, this year, they are third in points for and first in points against. So it's gonna be a defensive battle, to be honest with you. So they had 2 shutouts. The highest game allowed was against the Colts. They allowed 41 points. You got 34 against Tennessee. You got 33, and then yeah, that's basically it. So you never know. I think I'm gonna take Buffalo in this one. It's gonna be a low-scoring game. I'm gonna say 21-17. I think the offense does cook a little bit. I think it's gonna be a defensive game though. So yeah, I think the Bills win 21-17. You got Eagles Buccaneers. To be honest, we all know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be an ass kicking. Bucks win. Let's go with Buccaneers win. Go to the divisional round. Um, It's gonna be close. I mean the Eagles are gonna put up 5. I think they slip in the fourth quarter though. I think it's gonna be a final of 42-24. I think the Bucks the Eagles slip in the fourth quarter. So yeah, I think Bucks win 41-24. You got 49ers Cowboys. This is gonna be my upset of the wild card round, I think. Niners are gonna win this game. I think it's gonna be really close, but it's gonna be high scoring. I think the Niners get a game-winning field goal in the last second, 34-31. I think the Niners get the upset done. They go to Green Bay. Cardinals Rams. So since I said 49ers go to Green Bay, that means the Rams are gonna win this one. It's gonna be close as well, but I don't think the Cardinals can get the job done because they just struggled all December long. They lost to the Rams at home. They lost to the Lions. They lost to the Colts. They lost to Seattle. I don't think they can get the job done right now because they haven't been playing well at home. Basically the whole year. They got off to a 3-0 start at home, but they lost to the Packers, Panthers, Rams, Colts, and Seahawks. So I don't know. But I think the Rams do win this one. I'm gonna go with 27-17. I think the Rams defense shuts them down. And yeah, Rams win 27-17. That was the Monday night game. I meant to do Sunday night. I messed up. Whatever. Alright, Steelers Chiefs. This is gonna be another blowout right here. Chiefs win. I'm going with 46-20. Nah, it's gonna be 46-10. Steelers are gonna struggle, and that ends Big Ben's career. He had a great career. But I think this team struggles. You never know. They have Cam Hayward and TJ Watt on the pass rushing side, and they could dominate and change the whole story of the game. You never know though. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the wild card round. Your divisional games are Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, Titans, Rams, Bucks, and then the 49ers, Packers. So you never know though. This could be incorrect. But we are gonna stuff with the AFC side, or we're gonna stuff with 49ers Packers. I think the Green Bay Packers win this game. Um, it's gonna be close. Nah, I shouldn't say close, but it should be the Packers win by 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna go with 42-18. I don't know if that's 3 touchdowns, but whatever. It's basically nearly three touchdowns. Green Bay's gonna score. The Green Bay defense is gonna dominate. San Francisco's gonna struggle in like 3-degree weather. I don't know what's gonna be the temperature though, but they're gonna struggle. I think Green Bay holds on to win again. 42-18. Rams Bucks. This is gonna be a shootout game. But I don't think the Rams can get it done. I think I think Matt Stafford throws some interceptions, and then the Tampa Bay Bucks are gonna win this game. It's playoff Tom Brady. Don't mess with him. He's gonna kick your ass. Tom Brady. I think he wins the game. I think he dominates. I think the Bucks are gonna win this game. It's gonna be 35-31. It's close game. Both offenses are gonna score. But I think the Bucks and postseason Tom Brady just holds on against the Rams. You got Bills Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs this one. I'm gonna go with 35-24 KC. You never know what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in this one. I think they play hard against the Bills. I think they dominate and make their revenge tour against them, and then they dominate. Chiefs are gonna win. 35-24. Bengals Titans. I'm going with the Bengals in this one. I think the offense is gonna cook. Tennessee does have Derrick Henry probably back by then. You never know what's gonna happen, but Cincinnati's offense is gonna cook them up. I think Derrick Henry will have a good game though, but Tannehill, I don't know if Julio Jones is good anymore. Like, I don't know if the Titans can get their offense right. I mean, let's go check their Titans offense out. To be honest with you, man, they've been hot and then they just struggled with their offense, man. So you got at the end of the season, they scored 13 points against the Texans. You got 13 against the Patriots. You got 20 against the Jags. You got 13 against Pittsburgh. You got 20. This is probably their best final 2 games with their wide receivers, and then that's how they scored. Tannehill, I don't know if he's good without his wide receivers, man. Because that's who he needs, man. Because I don't know what's going on with freaking Tannehill without his receivers. He's going to struggle without his wide receivers. But that's not going to happen. Cincinnati's going to win. Oh, my God. Since he wins, I'm going to go 42-17. You got the playoff championship games. Tampa Bay wins it, and then KC wins it. For this score, I'm gonna go with 38-35, and then this one's gonna be 49-42. Tough losses for Green Bay and Cincinnati, and Aaron Rodgers is gone by then. Final Super Bowl prediction: you got the Buccaneers and Chiefs. Bucks win. Don't mess with postseason Tom Brady. This is your final playoff bracket. So that's gonna do it for the season. We'll be back in May. To predict the 2022 schedule and the seasons. So I'll see you guys in May for the next NFL video. Thank you for all the season support. I'm gonna miss y'all. Stick around to my live streams, and then we'll play some video games, and then we'll be back in May for the NFL predictions again. So this is your playoff bracket. And that's gonna do it. See y'all next year. See y'all in May. Peace out, guys.